The net, it's a positive. Net positive, baby. Back in the studio, John Crist, episode 106. Alex in the studio. What's up, brother?
What up, dude?
Back in the game.
We back.
Oh, yeah.
Like we never left?
Like we never left, baby. I left this weekend. I was in Hot Springs.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
They got it all for you.
Arkansas.
State of Arkansas got it all for you. Headed back on tour next weekend. Lincoln, Nebraska. A couple tour dates for you. Des Moines, Iowa. Grand Forks, North Dakota. June, we're coming to Williamsport, Baltimore, Newark, New Haven, Portland, Tacoma, Spokane. And rounding out the tour, we just announced we're shooting my fourth comedy special, dude.
Hey.
In Atlanta, Georgia.
Let's go.
June 28th.
Homecoming show.
June 28th. Well, I talk a lot about my hometown. Nice. In my list in this hour about growing up. You've seen the show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're going to do it back in Gwinnett County, Georgia.
Nice, dude.
Where I grew up.
Very nice.
I thought about maybe stay at my parents' house the night before.
I like that.
Just for
a little nostalgia play.
Yeah.
Just to really get in the mindset.
Yeah, baby. The Gas South Theater in Gwinnett County.
That's awesome.
Can't wait, dude. We're stoked for it. Those are because we got to do a bunch of camera kills and stuff like that because they put the cameras in there to film. Yeah. So that's going to sell out quick.
Camera kills.
Meaning like they got to kill seats because the cameras.
Got it.
Sorry, that's yeah. So the cameras, so they can fill it up.
Nice.
Yeah, but we stoked for that, baby. The material's ready to go. And that'll be officially the last time you can ever hear any material from the Emotional Support Tour.
Wow, dude.
Putting a wrap on it.
That's nuts.
I did a joke last night about I had jury duty yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you about it because it's a part of the bit.
We can't talk about the jury duty?
It was unbelievable,
bro, I've been waiting to talk about it all weekend.
It was unbelievable. Did I tell you I was going?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, because we recorded today instead of yesterday.
It was a murder.
Wait, so did you get...
The guy was there.
So did you get selected?
I got selected to go into the courtroom, but then they did the jury. There's like 50 of us, and then...
Selection process.
Yeah, so I didn't get selected to go up, but I went in there.
Bro, can you imagine if you were on...
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. First of all, there should be some more qualifications. These people should not be choosing someone's fate.
The jury members, you're saying?
Yes.
Not qualified to decide if somebody should go away for the rest of their lives or not?
No. And they said, listen, they told me this doesn't ruin the bit. But I was asking them the way out because, a guy would go up there, they would interview him.
Right.
And then they'd be like, you're excused.
Because both lawyers are interviewing you, right?
Both lawyers are in there. And he's like, you're excused. And so we all went back down to the holding area. And I was like, why do you think they got rid of you?
Nice.
And then we were just bouncing around. We talking to everybody. And I was like, and this one guy said, this is probably going to be offensive to attorneys or lawyers, but he said they're like used car salesmen. They're looking for someone that they can convince.
I mean, I think that is the truth of the matter.
If you come in on either side, if you have strong like opinions, or if you say they quiz you, if you're very matter of fact with your answers and very like, this is what I believe, you're out.
Yeah, I was always told, because obviously you hear like the how to get out of jury duty excuses. I was always told if you walk in there and you say something like, I believe anybody who gets arrested is guilty.
Yeah.
Or like, then they'll be like, oh, get out of here, dude.
I believe, like, because it was with guns. It was a murder with a gun. Yeah. So they asked everyone their experience with guns. Yep. Meaning, like, do you have them? Have they been at your house? Did your grandpa take you to the range? And he's like, I have and they were like, I'm a member of the NRA. And you're like, all right, well, yep. Bye. For or against. Yeah. They just want someone that can be like malleable.
They need the middle of the road people who can sway either way.
And they said, so if you wear a suit, you're probably out because you're like, I'm here to like take this seriously. And they're like, but I was trying to be in.
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying to be involved.
For content alone, dude.
I'm trying to be involved.
What would the pod be if you were sequestered?
I'm trying to be in. They're like, jury duty, do you want to get out of it? I go, no. Dude, I'm here.
If you were just sneaking info out and I'm just reading it on the pod every week.
Yeah, I made everybody laughed at
You're making jokes?
I told her last night at Zany's.
Sorry, I thought you meant at jury duty.
No, not at jury duty. And they were, and I said because they asked everybody what they did for a living.
Nice.
And I was like, all right, well, if I say stand-up comedian, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I'm not. So then I go, well, I should say I'm a podcaster. And then they would go, mental illness for sure, dude. Podcaster, you're done.
Either way, you're out, man.
Yeah, you're done. So I was trying to think of like entertainment, or sometimes I tell people I work in sales.
Nice.
Because I do.
Yeah, you're selling tickets.
Sell jokes.
That too.
I sell jokes and sell tickets. Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to hear this
bit,
but two, hear more about this jury.
I think it's going to be the first chunk of my new hour.
Nice.
So I can't put it in this one coming up, but it's going to be the start of the new one.
That's unreal, bro.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I've never been hit up for it.
Oh, dude, you got to be involved. It's awesome. We would take a week off the pod if you got it.
Okay.
Because it's incredible.
All right.
This week's episode brought to you by Miracle Maid, baby. Did you know that your temperature at night, Alex, can have one of the greatest impacts on your sleep quality?
I've heard that.
Wake up too hot, wake up too cold. Not me, baby. I highly recommend you check out Miracle Maid's bed sheets inspired by NASA, not SpaceX. Thank you very much. That's not in the copy. Did you know that traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? Crazy. It can lead to acne, allergies, and stuffy nose. That's probably what I got because I haven't been sleeping on the Miracle Maid sheets. Mm-hmm. It's just gross. Miracle Maid offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding, such as sheets, pillowcases, comforters. I got it all, baby. I sleep on it every night. That prevents 99% of bacteria. It requires 3 times less laundry. Self-cooling properties, better quality sleep, self-cleaning. Alex, comfort and quality.
Both. You can have both.
And that's rare.
Yeah.
You can either have comfort or quality.
Right.
Not with Miracle Maid. Designed for your skin. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts, acne, and all kinds of stuff like that. Sleep clean with Miracle. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive to try Miracle Maid sheets today. And wherever you're buying them for whoever, yourself or whoever loved one, if you order today, you can save 40% and use your promo code netpositive at checkout and get 3 free towels. Save an extra 20%. I got them. Alex has got them.
Yep.
We sleep on them. Miracle is so confident in their product. It's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep, baby. Miracle Maid. Go to trymiracle.com. That's the website /netpositive. And use the code netpositive to claim your 3 free-piece towel set. Save over 40%. Again, trymiracle.com/netpositive or hit the link in the episode description below. Big episode of the pod.
Huge.
Big week on the pod. Let's go backwards first.
Sure, yeah.
Big week on the pod. A lot of the. I always know when the emails get cooking. Mm-hmm. Then we hit a nerve.
You start seeing those notifications tick up.
Nerve,
bloop, bloop,
and a
bloop.
lot of people chiming in on Disney. A lot of people chiming in on Disney.
We kind of saw that coming.
That they do it.
They do what?
They use the disability.
In their qualified way or in a they beat the system way?
I'll show you. Want me to read some of these emails?
Yes, please, yeah.
This is the wildest thing. All right, let me find these emails. You explain what the general premise, what we talked about last week.
Yeah, we talked about how they have a, Disney has a program where you can apply and say, hi, I have a disability that prevents me from being able to wait in lines for a long period of time.
Yep.
They have recently said, if we find out that you are lying about your disability to gain an advantage there and not have to wait in those lines, you will be banned from all Disney parks forever.
And we made a joke about that's the worst thing for a Disney person.
A Disney adult would be.
And I just thought that was a wild thing to do.
Yeah.
And boy, did we get some emails. Let me read you. This is from a pastor.
Okay.
Your podcast on May 1st has me convicted. Not gonna lie, I used my 6-year-old daughter's very mild bone disease. She has got slightly crooked legs to get ahead at Disney lines and at concerts and airports. But it's fine. My little one has no idea. She thinks daddy and mommy are loaded because we get VIP experiences. Love you guys.
Oh gosh. Why? Well,
that's insane.
Well, is he doing it for a better experience for his daughter or for himself? Because if it's a better experience for your daughter, then I love it, dude. Do it, and you don't have to tell her that she's in a disability program.
She does, she does have
a disability. Yeah, slightly crooked legs though that prevents you from waiting.
I don't think that's what the doctor sends you out with. Slightly crooked
diagnosis. Slightly crooked legs.
Crooked legs.
Yeah. My knees hurt. Yeah. Can I get slightly pain knees?
the chiropractor's like, we can fix that. Well, let me read this. Let me read this one. This week's pod segment on Disabilities of Disney reminded me of one of the most family and frequently told stories within my family.
Okay.
I have 3 brothers, the youngest of which has Downs. When Matthew, my youngest brother, was 5 years old, we went to Disney and got to cut in the line every ride Matthew wanted to go on. The only catch was that Matthew had to go on the ride to cut the line.
Of course.
I see where this is going.
Obviously, right.
He has to go on the ride.
Right.
Towards the end of the day, the line for the Tower of Terror was several hours long, and everyone but Matthew wanted to go. This is insane.
This is like a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad decided Matthew did want to go on the ride, so we brought him through the line in tears, with my dad trying desperately to encourage him. Before the end of the ride, Matthew had peed his pants and quite literally made a scene, but we only had to wait 5 minutes for the ride. My parents are saints, and Matthew now is graduated from college, and we joke about it. But my dad has never lived down forcing him to get on that ride.
Yeah, duh. That's so traumatic.
That's crazy.
This kid doesn't want to do it.
He doesn't want to do it.
But we all do, Matthew.
But we all do.
Take one
Matthew.
for the team, buddy. It's been a long day, but one more.
All right. Well, it is an ethical dilemma.
Yeah.
Because that disability is real.
Absolutely.
The crooked legs is real too.
For sure.
But you cross the line of, are you like taking advantage of this system?
Mm-hmm.
Where like, same with like disability, same with all of them.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to, it's up to nobody except you.
Making Matthew go on the ride is nuts.
I mean,
that's nuts.
But listen, think about if he goes, Tower of Terror is scary.
It is.
That's the elevator one?
Yeah. That's a good one.
It's a great ride.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't, you know how sometimes you can get all the way up and you're like, you just walk through?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't want to go on the ride. I just waited here for my buddies.
Sure.
I've done that a couple times. I'm not a big roller coaster guy.
Yep.
We wait in the line, chat, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna, just walk
aside.
through.
Yep.
But if you're in that line, you can't let him step aside.
No.
Because that's why you're there.
Yeah. And then if you're the person like, the ride assistant who's helping people get into the seats and everything.
Yeah.
What happens if you catch wind that Matthew's not wanting to go on this ride and they're making Matthew go on the ride? Like, do you have an obligation to step in and be like,
dilemma.
Hey, he doesn't want to do this.
Dude.
And then since he's the one who's disabled, you all need to get out of line?
Yeah, I wouldn't call anybody on it.
Because you're making this kid go on the ride.
I definitely wouldn't call anybody on it.
That's tough, man. That one's tough. I'm okay with the pastor one.
You're good with him?
Yeah, because it sounds like the daughter needs that. And it sounds like she's still down to go on all the rides, and that's fine.
Okay.
The Matthew one, I don't know.
Tell me what you think about this one.
Okay.
Hey, John, DAS, which is disability, whatever it's called, pre-pandemic was vetted at the park. Since pandemic, they offered online sign-up 30 days before. Mm-hmm. They can't bluntly ask you what's wrong. And I didn't think about that because HIPAA.
Right.
They can't say, what is your diagnosis?
Yeah, I realized that afterwards, too. They can't.
They do ask what prevents you from being able to stand in line. And this is interesting. Broken leg, hurt back, broken neck, limited ability to stand does not qualify you because you can just get in a wheelchair.
Interesting.
So that is not what because you could get in a wheelchair and go like everybody else. So DAS is for people with bladder, bowel, and social disorders and medications that make you sensitive to heat. So something social like Tourette's or autism or something like that. It can't be a broken leg, which is we thought differently.
So what about crooked leg girl?
Discrepancy.
Yeah,
interesting turn.
Huh.
So however, they can't ask you for proof due to HIPAA, like we said. They can only ask you to explain your symptoms. And this is the wildest thing I've ever heard. People have started businesses where they sign up and then they sell it to strangers to come with them so they can skip lines.
Oh, wow. This is like us starting a company that offers people to cause viral moments at events for artists. It's the same thing.
That's crazy. Reddit has tons of threads where people discuss ways of cheating, and people are abusing it. So they are now attempting to get control of it. In those same threads, you will see how amazing this feature is. So it's so sad people are abusing it. Enjoy seeing you in Mobile, and love on the Nateland podcast.
I wonder what it costs.
So a guy says, I have fake Tourette's. And
they have fake Tourette's, or he has Tourette's and he can just be hired?
Oh.
Can you pull that back up?
Let me see.
Is it, because I think that's really important. Is he an actor, or is he somebody who actually has this disability and is just capitalizing on the fact that he has it?
People have started a business where they sign up for DAS.
Right.
And then they sell it to strangers to come with them to skip lines.
So they have the disability. And they're saying, you can just come with me.
So then we're putting the disabled people to work.
Absolutely. I'm all for that. I mean, that's capitalism at work, dude. Like that's America is what that is.
That is America.
Yeah.
If y'all said this was the system.
Yeah. You see an opportunity in the space.
That's the system.
You have the skill set to fulfill that need for the market.
And you have it.
Sell it at a premium.
And you're like, look, I got to come with you.
Sell it on subscription model.
Just see.
People pay you $5,000 a year to go to the park twice.
Yeah. Do you have to, what if he gets like, he has to act that way?
No, because I think he has it. I think that's the thing. He's like, I have Tourette's. I'm going to apply for this just to have it, and then I'll sell the access to being my guest at a park.
Wow.
It's nice.
Wow.
It's pretty nice.
I mean, you know what? I was talking to my sister, we went to a wedding, and they were in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
And she said it's very, this is very interesting, she said to me. They have all the social services and healthcare and everything's taken care of. And then they said, but people have no drive. Like that's so ingenuitive and creative. Like I disagree with that, I think in premise, but like everybody's kind of like just like dead there to the start a business to
it's not entrepreneurial. You're just
so
like, all right, cool.
Socialist.
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah, they have all the stuff, but nobody. And I was like, huh.
I mean, that's the issue with the Canadian health system.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. We're like, there's no specialist doctors there. That's why a lot of them come here to get.
Why would there be?
Yeah, because they're not incentivized to do that.
Yeah, why would there be? So it's just interesting because nobody's ever told me that's the downside of like, well, if you wanted to start a business, you go out, make something on Etsy, you make $2,000, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Eat what you kill. Go ahead.
Oh, we can, like, yeah, you start a business. Everybody listen to this podcast. They go, oh, if you can leave the thing you're doing, start doing it on your own. Mm-hmm. My brother started his own. He's a construction, worked for a guy. And he goes, I'm going to do this myself. And is killing it.
Yep.
Bought a house, built a house, added a pool.
Awesome.
That's the way.
Yep.
And he goes, people in those other countries, we're probably charting over there. They said, we have everything. And even if there's no incentive to, this is off topic, but do something because they can't be rewarded for it.
Right.
You're never going to, and I was like, oh, we do got a ton of that here.
That's America, man. It really is.
And so you said that might be a little bit of, but I'd rather that than no one doing anything.
If you really have the disability,
yeah,
I am so okay with you monetizing on that.
That's the system.
I'm told. Yeah,
that's the system.
They've created rules to where that's how the game works. So you know what? Win.
We're playing by the game.
Yep, you guys made the rules.
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah,
I love it.
If there's no more, they go, well, I mean, if the whatever it is, the tax code, the business, if he goes, hey, well, I'm going to buy a house, but I'm going to say I work my businesses out of there. And if you're going to put, everybody does it. You're going to put a photography studio in one of the rooms. Now you
write that off.
That's the rule.
Absolutely.
That's the rule.
Yep.
And so y'all set these rules and we said, and we're all kind of just playing this game of, hey, well, if this can be part of the business, I'm going to fly out to so-and-so to a golf tournament. It's in the business. Y'all said we could do this.
Yeah, I didn't make the rules. I'm just playing by
And
it.
I'm going to have lunch with a buddy that's going to be a potential sponsor so I can write this off.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Those are the rules. I'm playing within the rules.
Go for it.
Yeah, if they're faking the disability, then I got an issue with it. But if you're actually disabled and you can make some money off that disability, dude,
this is the guest episode of the pod.
It is.
DJ Mykael is here, but can we talk about this one email real quick?
I would love that.
Okay. this is absurd. We talked about wishing people happy birthdays last week.
Yes.
Right? And I said, wishing a happy birthday to a dude is I think I'm out on that.
Right.
You want me to read this? You want to read it?
You can read it. You got it on your phone? Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, John and Alex. I'm such a big fan of the podcast. After listening to this week's episode, I have a question about how you feel about a situation I experienced a few years ago.
Okay.
I dated a guy for 2.5 years during college.
Mm-hmm.
We broke up and both met other people.
Okay.
6 years later,
Okay.
I'm married and pregnant. This is from a woman. I'm married and pregnant. Obviously, I'm an idiot. Pregnant with our oldest daughter, and my ex is engaged.
Okay, so sounds like, just to jump in, sounds like everybody has moved on.
Everybody's good.
Yeah. Dated for 2.5 years in college. 6 years later, she's married with a kid on the way.
Yeah.
And the ex is
So
also
these are
engaged
20
with somebody like
these are late 20s.
yeah, mid
they're
to
late
yeah,
20s.
mid to late, yeah.
His fiance forced him to text me on my birthday because she wanted us to remain friends. That was the first time either one of us had reached out to each other. Needless to say, I did not respond. Thanks for the laughs.
That is the craziest happy birthday I've ever heard of in my life. His fiance, so her ex's girlfriend, fiance, female
Yes.
fiance,
Yeah. So it's a
told
girl.
him, text her, say happy birthday.
I think I have an opinion.
Help me.
You
Yeah,
go first.
I'm not understanding it.
She didn't say that to him.
Oh, the guy's lying.
Yes,
Oh,
dude.
the guy's lying.
The guy's lying.
Oh no,
Because the
dude. That's
That guy's
the only.
lying.
That's the only explanation.
That guy's lying because she never said before. All right, hold on. Oh, because wait, this could be the first birthday.
No, it's 6 years later.
Yeah, but he's in a fiance.
Right.
I'm married and pregnant with our first, so she's good.
Yeah.
My ex is engaged.
Right.
So she might have recently got engaged to this girl. So maybe he wasn't dating for over a year. So this could be her first birthday that they are together.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Right?
Yes, it could.
Because I'm going, why the other 5 years? Why didn't they?
If he got it, he would have had to get engaged to this girl within a year of starting dating her. But yes, it's possible.
Yeah, this could be because I go, what about the other 5 birthdays?
Right.
So he's clearly not friends with this girl.
Right.
5 years is crazy.
Yes. 5 years is
So-
we don't know each other anymore. That's what that is. Like we are different people than we were before.
Different people. These
Yeah.
are different, especially in your 20s.
Yeah.
His fiance forced him to text me on my birthday.
Forced him is nuts.
A fiance?
All right. So how'd the conversation go?
With who?
He texts her.
Hey, Jennifer, I'm going to change your name.
Yep.
Hey, Jen. It's me. Hope you still have my number. Happy birthday.
Nice.
And you say,
I think she comes back with something like,
what?
OMG, LOL, so random, but thanks
Yeah.
so much.
With the one eye closed and the other eye and the tongue.
Yeah, definitely that one. Nice, good call. Yeah, absolutely that one, no doubt.
yeah.
Maybe 2 of them, definitely.
No, maybe the melting one.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
the melting one. Oh, LOL.
OMG, LOL, so
LOL
random.
melting.
But thank you so much. Hope you're good. I saw maybe they follow each other still. I saw you got engaged.
They can't follow each other.
You don't think so?
No,
Okay.
you would be too tempted to say something.
Okay. All right. So
If
they don't
you see
they don't
their
follow each other.
content-
So do you think she gives them like a courtesy, like hope all's well?
She runs. Oh wait, she said, needless to say, I did not respond. So there we go.
Oh, so he came out in one message and just poured out, "Hey, my fiance is forcing
No.
me."
Dude, I got an issue with this email.
That's crazy. So she might be lying too. That's nuts. There's
All
no
right.
way.
Unless it goes, hey Jen, happy birthday every February 18th or whatever, and then no response.
Mm-hmm.
And he follows
Oh, he
up,
double texts.
hey, my fiance, which is convenient because you're trying to slide.
For sure.
And then you get caught.
Yep.
And then you got to slide back in the,
You got to play damage control.
damage control. My
Right.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, my fiance.
Yeah.
LOL so crazy because
So crazy.
he puts the melting.
For
now
sure. Yeah, he's melting now. Yeah.
LOL crazy. You know what's funny? My fiance,
Actually,
I didn't want to do this.
yeah. She forced me.
Well, I want to know from this girl, Jen, how does she know this?
Yeah, her name's not Jen, by the way.
No,
to be
her name's
clear.
not Jen.
Yeah,
but how?
Yeah, I need to. Screenshot it. Like I'm so curious because I want to know how many texts were sent.
Because he would say, "What's up, Jen? Haven't heard from you in 6 years. My fiance is forcing us."
Right, that's what I'm saying. There's no way he started with.
Way,
my
dude.
fiance forced me.
What? No way.
I think you're right. I think he sent the initial happy birthday, which was a slide, and then it wasn't reciprocated, and so
but it
he
said
went
delivered.
Yes,
It said delivered.
Yes, for sure.
Ah,
yeah, it was
yes.
blue. It was a blue bubble still.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "I gotta."
A day later.
I gotta clean this up.
An hour later.
I'd give him 6 hours. I'd give him almost a full work day to sit with that. And he's just down bad, and he's like, I shouldn't have slid. Or he slid at night, went to bed, and woke up to it, and was like,
"Hey,
yikes."
Just letting you know." Listen, I'll put myself in the same boat as you. We know women.
We do know women.
We know not what we know a lot of them.
Yeah,
we know a lot of the female gender.
Sure,
I know.
Where are we going?
I know lots of women of the female gender.
Mm-hmm.
Never have I known one to force a current relationship man to reach out to an ex.
Of all the women that
I know, all the women that I know.
Of all the female women that I know, I know that, and I know this to be true because of all of the female women and women that are female that I know, that there are zero of them.
There's zero
that would do that.
That
is not a move.
A woman, I'm sure women are screaming listening to this. This goes, no way.
There's no way by the way, your fiance would force you to do this.
The force.
Yeah.
I love that this is coming from her.
Like she's twisting his arm. Like he's like, I really didn't want to do this, but like she's making me text you.
Because she wants us to remain friends.
That's crazy.
Well, they haven't talked in 6 years.
Right.
So they're not.
They're not friends.
Unless.
Hey, too late. You're not friends.
Unless there was an angle, where like that girl was like an influencer.
I was thinking the same thing. As soon as she said, I want us to remain friends, I thought, well, Jen, not Jen. Are you famous?
Yeah.
Are you really wealthy? Did you just come into a lot lot of money somehow?
Yeah.
Because
I would think, maybe if there's like a store that she owns.
Does your dad own a bridal store?
Yeah. Something.
Does your dad own a wedding venue? Maybe.
Dude. We need follow up on
that. That might be it. Maybe her dad owns a wedding venue.
And hey, you text.
Yeah, if you can. This is perfect. It's her birthday. This week.
We found it.
This is it.
This is it.
It's her birthday.
And she's obviously, she's out of his league.
Yeah.
There's no chance that girl's going to come back to him.
The fiance is looking at the guy like, doesn't have a shot.
She's not worried about that.
Here. Yeah,
she's not worried about that.
Yeah. And she's saying, we need a venue or we need a vendor for, flowers or something. Like we need that.
Photographer.
Yes, a dress. He sells diamonds.
Y'all aren't friends anymore? We haven't talked in 6 years.
I just checked Facebook. Her birthday's next week.
No, he knows her birthday.
Let's draft.
We talked about that, so
no,
he
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
know.
He's been good for 5 years. He hasn't.
No, he doesn't know it.
Right, he doesn't know it. This is the woman's doing now.
Dang, dude, this is like
she's puppeteering this whole.
This is like the disabilities thing. This is the next level.
It is very similar.
That is next level.
I think we cracked it. I think that's what's going on.
It has to be that.
Because that is the only logical scenario in which a woman would say, hey, remember that ex you were with for 2.5 years in college? And you know how we're about to get married?
I want to be friends with her.
You should text her.
Yeah. So she's married and has kids, so she's good. Mm-hmm. Or not, yeah. And I think also she knows it's not a risk because he hasn't talked to her in 5 years.
And she's pregnant.
So it's not like we, like every now and then we like text, nothing.
Right.
Wow, dude.
This goes deep, man.
Yeah, we need to know.
A lot of layers here. I want to know what the text said. And I also want an update in 15 to 30 days to see if they circle back and be like, hey, just wondering actually.
Okay, yeah.
Does your dad still have that wedding venue?
If you pop back open he might follow up in 30 days to get, hey, sorry, my girlfriend wanted me. Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
You know that candle shop?
Yeah.
That I go in there all the time. Do you still own that?
We're looking for centerpieces. And
this is like This is just like the greatest TV shows of all time, like Breaking Bad or like Ozarks. There's like this angle, and then there's like this one, but then he's like, there's the one scene when the husband and the wife went into therapy, and they were both paying off the therapist to say, hey, I think Marty's right.
Yeah.
And then he found out that it was like,
spoiler.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's something else. I believe this email to be true now.
I do as well. We take it back, Jen. I think you're being honest, but I do think there's more happening maybe under the surface here that you may not be aware of, and we'd love to help you get to the bottom of it.
And Jen, send us what you think it is.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
You have way more insight on who this guy is and all that than we do.
Maybe if it's even like it could be like a pastor at a church. It could there's some kind of advantageous way that girl needs to be in touch with that other girl.
Agreed.
And that she's willing to risk the X factor to do it.
That is.
So it must be significant.
Wow. Yeah. High stakes. This is like
high stakes.
I don't know how I'm going to get anything else done today. I'm just going to be thinking about this.
Between this and the murderer guy, what a week in the emails. The guy from 2 weeks ago, the guy that said he was part of the murder.
Yeah, who I still haven't heard from.
We haven't heard from him?
I hope he's okay. Can you imagine?
What do you mean? Did you reach out to him?
No, I told him DM. Like, I've been checking DMs every day. I've been refreshing. Like, where you at, bro?
Maybe it's in the podcast. DMs.
Ilmar, what's going on, dude? You good? Bro, you good? I'm going to fly out to LA and be like, you good, dude? Where you at?
Checking back.
Just asking around, like, yo, you seen Ilmar around here, bro?
Are you alive?
He reached out a while ago, but like, I don't know if he's good now.
Oh man, speaking of, dude.
Speaking of what?
One of my favorite guests that we've had in a while.
So good, man.
DJ Mykael.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of stories about us coming up together, about podcast or
tour.
Yeah,
good
music
tour stories.
Artist, producer. Makes a bunch of music in the Christian space.
Yep.
And in other spaces. Been on tours with me. Tours with Dude Perfect. Tours with Trey Kennedy.
Lecrae. Yep.
A bunch of hilarious stories from the road. And me and him have been buddies for years.
Great dude, man.
Great dude. You'll love this episode. You'll love the conversation. Here's DJ Mykael, baby. It's a positive. Oh, net positive. This is net positive, bro. Not net negative.
Debatable.
Let me do your intro. I'll do your intro. We got a guest this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, this morning. Well, it depends on when you're listening to it. Esteemed DJ, artist, producer. Been on a couple of my tracks. He's toured with me. Toured with Trey Kennedy. We'll have to get into that, our rival. And been on, how many Dude Perfect tours have you been on?
5.
5 Dude Perfect tours.
Dang.
You seen this, man. I'm not going to say, listen, what were you, did I put you on the map?
Yes.
No, you say no to that, dude.
Yeah.
I definitely did not put you on the map.
No, you didn't put me on the map, but
Yeah.
you brought me on my first like actual tour.
I introduced you to white people.
100%.
Yeah.
You introduced me to the white touring bag.
Let's go.
That's a good bag. I hear that's a good bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Mykael, V is in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you to the
I
introduced you to the white touring
bag.
bag. Hello,
bag. Nice to
We've been
meet
trying
you.
to get you on the pod for a long time.
Facts, bro. I'm happy I'm here.
Good friend of mine.
Has he ever told you how I even got the joint? Like how I even got to work with him?
No, I don't think.
Wait, this was in what year? Was it 2018?
That was in 2018
and
or
Shane
19.
Quick, my manager at the time, he goes, "Doe, you need to have a DJ on the tour." And I go, "I do." He goes,
What made him say that?
I don't know.
What he describes to me as like, do you remember the show In Living Color?
Yeah.
Like that. Like just having like that kind of like break of like music and like that little relationship.
Pre-show and like during show and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Shane was like, "Hey, bro." Or no, it was Emma. Emma was like, "Yo,
my sister. Hey, bro.
We can't really fly you out, you know what I'm saying? But it was in Indiana or something like that, or Illinois.
Yeah.
And I was in Atlanta, and they were like
cornfields.
Yeah, it was like, yo, if you wanna,
bag.
this is how dedicated I am. They were like, yo, we can't pay for your flight. We can only pay you X amount of money. But if you come up, like, you know what I'm saying, like we'll put you up somewhere, or whatever. Like, and we would love to try to see if this works.
That's
and
what it was.
I basically drove 10 hours for a maybe. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And I got there,
dude.
bro, and I didn't know him from a can of paint.
Yeah.
Met him.
Well, don't say that.
A white one. Yeah.
we hit it off a little bit, and then I ended up DJing, and it was like, bro, pews and stuff, and it was very awkward. But we hit it off, and it was great. It was a great little night.
We were like cutting it up in the green room. Yeah. Who else was on the show?
Was it Weber? It was Weber.
Might have been Aaron Weber. Yeah. Up in the middle of, and he would like come out, and did you have a table or what?
Yeah.
It wasn't even a DJ stand or nothing.
Yeah, it was a regular table I set up and stuff. I was playing Taylor Swift and all that, and John was like shocked. John was like, "Why are you playing this in the church?
Yeah,
church?
that's
Like, what is like?" It was
yeah.
jarring for him, and I was like, "Bro, come on, dog. I do this, man.
Yo,
Let me live my life."
This, dude. He said, "I do this." That's what it was. Then you came out and we did we do 2 tours together?
Yeah, I think it was I think 3. If you count like the part 1 and part 2 of the same tour. We did 3.
Yeah, dude, that was it. And then we did that thing on stage. We should find a clip of this. We did this thing on stage together.
Yeah,
the
it was
DJ
so
thing,
funny, bro. And it's like every time we did it, it just got bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah,
It's like, and then by that time I had like a 10-minute bit during his.
It was a longer. Yeah. If anybody remembers that there was coming to shows back in 2018, we'd had this thing where I go, listen, I don't know y'all. You don't know us. We're going to play some songs. We're going to play like 3 seconds of it, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to cut. If you know it, you sing the rest.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
and it was like Big Papa, Hypnotize.
Yeah. And
DMX.
then I was like, oh, and I made some Christian jokes or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we did this, what did we do? The Father Abraham and many sons. You know that?
No.
And then
What?
I don't know that.
Granted, I didn't know it either,
Yeah.
but because
Yeah.
we did this,
There you
shit,
go.
I know
Yeah,
it
you
now.
Yeah.
And then he goes, well, there's a Spanish version of it, like Papi Abraham or so. It's like a Christian.
It's
So
the
he
same,
goes,
same exact thing, it's just Spanish.
man, that was
It's a reggaeton
He would go,
song? Yeah.
dude, trust me, like everybody's gonna know it.
Because there were like Latinos in the crowd, and they were like, "Yo," I would be like, "Yo, are there any Latinos in the crowd?" Depending on where we were
that
in
was
the
so
world.
funny because it was like in Houston or something. They'd be like, "We got you."
Yeah, they were like, "Yo, we got you." I played it. Crickets
every time. It was God, it was so funny.
But that was the bit, though. That was
Yeah, that was the bit.
right.
And they go, "Oh yeah, my Latinos got me. My Latinos got me." And then you played it, and then it goes dead silent.
Crickets.
And then we did the Check Your Heart,
Oh yeah, that was
the
really
single
fun.
that put me on the map.
That was really fun, man. That was super fun.
Yeah, we cooked that one with with me, you,
Few.
No Big Deal,
And
1K,
yep.
who's out here in these Atlanta streets.
Facts, bro.
He's out here, yeah. And we got a big Knicks win from you.
Oof, yes, sir.
Come on, dog.
I can talk about the
Huge
Knicks all day.
fan. No, we're not talking
can
about
make
this. This is not a Knicks
podcast for
This
sure.
is a Hawks
Nick's
podcast.
positive.
Bro,
Yeah, Knicks
wait.
positive.
Were you there? When did I text you?
when,
Because you were courtside at a Knicks game.
When Trae Young sunk that shot.
Oh
on you.
yeah, bro. He was courtside at a Knicks game, and I
yeah.
promise you, I was punching the air for an hour.
Oh yeah, I was courtside. No, I talked to your boy.
Who?
What's his name? Spike Lee.
Oh, the GOAT.
Yeah.
Quite literally, he is my favorite. I have a tattoo of one of his movies. He's like one of my favorite directors.
I told I was wearing the Hawks.
And he's from Atlanta. He's born
goes,
in Atlanta.
"Are you from Atlanta?" He came up to me. He
Yeah.
goes, "Are you from Atlanta?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I was born at Grady Hospital."
Yeah, he's from Atlanta, and he went to not Spelman. He went to the other one. He went to
The
one of
other-
the HBCUs.
The
I
other
forget
what?
which-
The other what, Mykael?
The other HBCU.
We don't-
Him and fun fact, him and Samuel L. Jackson went to the same college at the same time.
Was it Barry or Furman?
What?
Those are the white schools, dude. Those are the white schools.
I never heard of those in my life.
Barry and Furman?
Never.
You never heard of those?
Dang. Shows
Dang.
what kind of circles I'm in. For
Barry
sure.
College. You never heard of it?
No.
Must be white.
I know what berries are.
Furman? Furman?
For fermentation?
Furman. What about Sanford?
I know that because of you. That's the
There
only
you
reason
go.
why I know that. It's because of you.
White schools represent.
That's crazy.
Mid-major celebrity. That's a shout out to the first episode of this entire podcast.
Yeah, it was
2 years ago. It's a callback.
Sanford.
Well, good to have.
We did a
have
show there in Sanford, remember?
Yeah, we did a
I
couple
vaguely
shows there.
remember, but we did a show there.
Oh yeah. Well, what is the and you tour? You produce a bunch of music yourself,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the indie tribe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it's always new. It's a new people in there.
Yeah. We have 5 members. I think that'll be it for now.
Yeah.
Think of us like Wu-Tang or like a Tribe Called
yeah.
Quest or like
You're all together.
Yeah,
Who
like,
is it? Who's the roster?
It's myself, No
Yep.
Big Deal, John Keith,
Yep.
Mowgli the Iceberg,
Yep.
and Tori Deshawn.
Yeah, and that's the only really Christian hip hop that I roll with.
Yeah, I mean that and 1K. You love 1K.
Oh yeah, I do love 1K. Yeah.
1K.
Well, we have a what goes on? I bet everybody would want to know this. What goes on in a Christian hip hop tour on the bus,
bro? So it's crazy. So this is every CHH tour that I've done, CHH Christian hip hop is just the abbreviation.
Christian hip hop.
So every CHH tour that I've done, bro, has just been like not up to par with the other tours that I've done, in the sense of like it's not a big bus, it's like fly dates or something like that. Until I started going out with like Cray, and now,
hey, dude, he's got his own rider. He's like, hey, listen, I need a bigger bus.
No,
yeah.
So with Cray and stuff like that, it's fire. It's super fire because it's like Lecrae's like a big kid, and he's like my big brother, so it's like. It's just fun. But now me, Dill, RG, and all these people, we're all on a tour and we're all on the same bus.
Yeah.
Bro, I've never been to college. I never went to college. It feels like I'm in college. Like it just feels like all my friends are on the same bus. Like we're all cracking jokes, eating, having fun.
Yeah, that's how it was on our
cracking
tours.
Jokes.
Except you leave your stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure.
Are you that guy on the bus?
For sure.
No.
Yes,
Let me explain myself. I've never toured before. So they're holding me to a standard that I didn't know was a standard.
Right. I go, whose flip flops are these, and why are they? We got 100 square foot total for everyone.
No grace. You see this?
Nah. Dude.
First tour. You should know this by now.
Did you hear that story about Winter Jam?
Yeah.
So like Winter Jam's like a white Christian tour.
Yeah.
I went on it. And Lecrae is like he's like a Christian hip hop artist, black. I don't know. I whispered it. Hell, yeah, but so they were like, hey, we got like the first day they do like the introduction. They tell everything. Here's what's going on the tour. Here's when catering is.
Yeah.
Here's where. So they go. We got ping pong. Like to play during the day, and he goes, and Lecrae, we have like basketball for you and your guys.
Bro, he told me that.
Wait,
bro,
that's for real? They really did that?
Have you ever heard that story?
He told me that story, and to this day, he's like, bro, that is the most.
That's
like,
wild.
It's not. He didn't say it was racist, but it was like, yo, that was the most like. That was very jarring. You know what I'm saying?
That's because
this is how Lecrae said it. Because Lecrae said it like he was like, yo, we got ping pong over here. And hey, Lecrae, we got basketball for you and your buddies.
Don't be late.
Bro, what? Like, bro. You know how wild that is? And it's crazy because even Cray said it too. He's like, I know the person that said it didn't mean it in that way.
No.
But it's like you're that oblivious that it didn't even like click in your head, bro. That's nuts. Come on.
It's like crazy because it's like, I know how it is because it's like orientation. And it's like everybody. It's in an arena, so everybody's sitting in one section of the arena, probably 100 plus people.
Yeah.
And they're like introducing.
It's a
everybody.
pre-tour meeting, like like just getting everybody going.
We got ping pong. We got vegetables available. So everybody after the tour, the towels are going to be available typically in the hallway. And Lecrae, we got basketball for you and your guy.
That's nuts, bro. That's so.
I wish
crazy.
I would have been there, dude. I would have died,
bro. That is. He tells me that story a lot. And I'm just every time I'm just like, that's it gets more
my
nuts
favorite
every
story.
time. It's like, hey, what's up, guys? Towels, catering. So happy for you guys to be here. It's a long tour, so let's get to know each other. Hey, we have cornhole for you guys.
Yeah.
Cornhole for you. Hey, Lecrae, we got basketball for your buddies. Like, bro, that's nuts.
For your buddies is so nuts.
For you,
bro, because it wasn't just Lecrae.
Right.
It was like Lecrae, Derek Minor, and like all of our friends. And they were like low key the only minorities on there. Because Michael Tate's not. You know what I'm saying? He's not really. You know what I'm saying?
He's white.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
His skin is black, but
yeah, exactly.
Well, I like it when people, especially in amongst like, it's better when it's the faith community. Because it's such if a waitress like says something to you on accident, there's not much on the line.
Yeah.
So when it's like a politician or like or somebody like of any kind of like ilk or whatever, it makes the oops better.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
100%.
Somebody, Cody Carnes told me one time. He goes, I was at a like singing worship music.
Yeah.
And the pastor came on, and he was like. It was such like an intimate moment of like, not intimate's the wrong word. It was such like a spiritual moment. Everybody's like focused, praying. And he's like, some of you guys just need to let God like come touch you in a secret place.
Hey,
and it
Pause.
Obviously he didn't like it. He meant it different. Same with like the basketball. It's just so you have to laugh at that. Yeah.
That'll make me open my eyes if we're praying. You
have to be like, wait, what? That's and then the guy goes, oh, and then you can't blame somebody for dying laughing.
Yeah, bro.
Because you know that's not how they meant it. Yo, but like when your boss,
touch you in your secret place is out of this world.
But
I can't think. How did you think that was gonna go? Dude?
Yeah. How did you think that was gonna go?
Secret place.
There's like, I know what you meant.
Could you imagine being in the spirit, bro? You're like really, you're quieting yourself, and you're just like,
wait, what?
You're just like, yes, just come and let God touch you in your secret place. My eyes would have been like.
Did we like? Well, I remember that happening in high school. That we were like, we were in the back. We had chapel every Wednesday, and the same stuff. I'm not gonna repeat what he said because it's way out of line. Nuts. But he meant it. And me and I'm 17, and my 17-year-old buddies in high school. We were undone.
Yeah, you're like, this is all we think about.
This is all dirty we know like about. We're all sitting next to each other. And he says the comment was he meant it in a different way. And we like got suspended because we couldn't stop laughing, dude.
That's like that thing where you laugh and you can't look at your friend or you're going to bust out laughing.
Yeah, dude.
And we were all like praying. And then we like look up to the other guy.
Yo.
It was just,
I can't even, bro.
Well, that's why we were talking about before you came in here. And that's everybody's been talking about that Tom Brady roast.
Oof, it was pretty fire.
Only because the same type of thing where those jokes, you're like, what comedy is I can't believe we're laughing at this. Like we're not allowed to, like when speech is in the regular.
Yeah.
It's not funny because it's not like when somebody says something you're not allowed to say.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what that whole roast was.
Yeah, there was a lot of moments where even I was like, ooh, like how is this gonna land? Yeah, and everybody laughed. And I was like, all right, we're good then. Like we're super good because there was like a lot of jokes, and I was like, all right, bro,
way across the line.
Let's see what's gonna happen. But everybody was just being a good sport.
I've just seen clips, but it seems like the audience was a really good audience. Like I saw Schultz make the Diddy. Yeah, like Bill Belichick has filmed more.
Yeah. Than Diddy.
More guys on the other side or whatever than Diddy had. It's like,
that's crazy.
But the audience felt it. They liked it.
Yeah. I think somebody, I mean, I wasn't obviously there, but like that does happen where like the audience last night at Zany's was crazy, dude. Awesome.
I have to go to Zany's, man.
So somebody has to like break up. Somebody has to like break it up. Because remember my roast, which y'all were both at, like you didn't know who was going to like cross that bridge.
Yeah. Oh, I know who did for sure. And that joint.
Yeah, Josh.
Everybody else was like, ooh, and I was the only one that was like
dying. Josh Black.
It's crazy.
Well, okay, because remember so everybody is writing at home, right?
Yeah.
And so Tim Hawkins, like we've talked about this before, like 5 comics in, like made a rehab joke.
Yeah.
But it didn't land because like, dude, we already covered this.
Yeah.
Everyone has already covered this. Yeah. So you're writing and you're like, dude, should I go into that?
Yeah.
And then if you got to think that you have the best on that topic so far.
Yeah, but you don't know. Like Tom Brady is divorced.
Yeah.
So you go, all right, how far is everyone else gonna go here?
Yeah, they went pretty far. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So if they all go far, and then you don't.
Yeah.
Then you look. It's like, dude.
You're going to bomb. Yeah.
You're going to bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you end up with a bunch of people swinging for the fences, basically, is what you're saying.
Bro, they were going pretty crazy, bro. Like, Kim Kardashian called Astray just for being there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what's his proper name? Yeah. Tony what?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
You just know him as Kill Tony.
Yeah, because I keep calling him Kill Tony. Like
Kill Tony's not on his driver's license. Yeah.
What's your first name? Kill. Middle name Tony.
He's like, dude, I love Kill Tony said. I go, well, that's not his name. This week's episode brought to you by Rocket Money. Did you know nearly 75% of people, Alex,
yes,
have subscriptions they've forgotten about?
Ugh.
Before I started using Rocket Money, I thought I had, I know I have double paid on a couple of them, and I have a bunch of photo and video apps.
Yep.
And ESPN and a bunch of sports ones.
Yep.
That I watched for one game and I still got.
Yep. I had 3 car wash memberships and 2 cars. So.
Well, odds are you're overpaying.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when they showed me I was paying for all kinds of subscriptions that I did not use, between streaming services, fitness apps. There you go. I didn't have any of those. And delivery services. It's never ending. Thanks to Rocket Money, I'm no longer wasting money on the ones I forgot about. I've been trying to save money, so have you.
Of course.
And it seemed like my bank account was stuck going negative. Always things just coming out of it. And do you want to manage your finances, Alex?
I mean, I really don't want to.
I don't either.
Yeah.
At the end of a busy week, the last thing I want to do is sit down and spend time budgeting my expenses.
No.
Nerd alert.
Ew.
Not doing it, dude.
Couldn't be me.
Trying to go to Broadway. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills. With Rocket Money, I got full control over my subscriptions and a clear view of my expenses. I see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something I don't want, Rocket Money can help me cancel it with a few taps. That's unbelievable. Rocket Money has over 5 million users. And it's helped save its members an average of $740 a year with over 500 million canceled subscriptions. Alex, stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/netpositive. That is, ladies and gentlemen, rocketmoney.com/netpositive. Or hit the link in the episode description below. Manscaped, Alex, is back on the pod. In 2024, it's in full swing.
Yeah.
It's May.
We are in it. In the thick of it.
It's in the thick of it, no pun intended, because Manscaped has got you taken care of. Level up your grooming game. Manscaped's new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is every man's cheat code to look good and feel good. Turn the page on confidence this year. We're confident, bro.
Yeah.
We are confident.
Yeah, and this is definitely why. Yeah.
This is definitely part of it. Whether you're going for a trim or that clean shave look, grooming with your exclusive offer, go to manscaped.com and use the code NETPOSITIVE for 20% off and free shipping.
Yeah.
Free shipping. Underrated these days. Shout out, free shipping. The MVP of 2024, Manscaped's 5th generation lawnmower. Got it. It's not just a trimmer. It's your grooming sidekick, equipped with 2 skin-safe blade heads, standard for 1, taking a little off the top. New foil blade to go smooth wherever your heart desires. The grooming kit, get the trusted lawnmower, Manscaped, ear and nose hair trimmer, essentially aftercare products in the crop soother, aftershave lotion, crop preserver, anti-chafing deodorant. They got it all, Alex.
It's great too for like pool season right now.
Oh yeah,
you got to do a little bit of scaping before you get out there. Like
it's which was it, Memorial Day or Labor Day? Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
I got an email from the Soho House. Said the pool's open.
Hey,
pool's open.
Yep.
And I said before I go do that,
I was there this weekend, and that's exactly when I used it.
Gosh, dude,
Had to.
Yeah, especially at the Soho House. You got to look trendy.
Got it, dude.
Got to, baby. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code NETPOSITIVE at manscaped.com. Embrace a new you and definitely embrace a new trimmer. Courtesy of manscaped.com, or hit the link in the episode description. Like, I was so proud of my profession of comedy.
Comedy's fine.
Because all the
it's art.
all the football players bombed.
Yeah.
But
because they had jokes written for them and their delivery wasn't good.
Yeah.
You know, like their timing wasn't, the cadence wasn't good. So it's just like, okay.
But it's like, but they're not, that's not what they do. Like if we went, if comics went onto a football field, obviously we'd get embarrassed too. That's not what they do.
Yep.
But I was like, sometimes I see certain type of comedy, I'm not going to mention any names, or like blow up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not the best of what we like. You probably see some hip hop like go crazy.
Oh
and
yeah,
like,
I'm like, this is
dang it. This is not the best of the thing of what we do.
Garbage, 100%.
Christian or not.
No, well,
like
I'm very objective about music. Periods. I'm just like, this is just not good, bro.
Yeah, and everybody loves it. You go, dang it. And then when somebody gets their due, you know what I'm saying?
But it's like at the same time, I try not to hate because you know like get in where you fit in. But I'm like, the people that eat that up, I'm like, bro, if you think this is the apex of what we do,
yeah,
I gotta let you go or tell you that there's more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if that's what you like, you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody likes Rice Krispies with no sugar in it, their mind will be blown and know there's Cocoa Puffs and Fruity Pebbles. You feel me?
Let him preach,
Dude,
bro.
What an analogy.
Let him preach.
You know what I'm saying?
Then
Like,
mine will be blown at Cocoa Puffs in 30 pounds. Rice Krispies are good.
nah, but
Yeah.
the whole joint was absolutely nuts, bro. He like Tony was really going down the line, and it was amazing.
Well, the comics, like Andrew Schultz, comedian,
Killed it.
Straight up comedian.
The chick from SNL,
Killed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, Nikki
Yeah,
Glazer,
yeah,
killed.
yeah.
Like, she's that's what she does.
I've been seeing a lot of people on the interwebs say
Jeff
that
Ross killed.
That's the funniest Kevin Hart has been in like 10 years.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
So he did.
I'll tune in just for that.
yeah.
That's a
The
wild
Nikki
statement.
Glazer said, "You got to hand it to Kevin Hart. You really got to hand it to Kevin Hart because he can't reach." That's the best joke I've ever heard. That's the most well written, not one wasted word.
Yeah.
Just
Efficient.
and the misdirection. He's like, he wakes up every morning.
Why is that a good joke for you? Like, take me through the process, because I look through rap like the way you look at comedy, but take me through, like, why is that a good joke? You said there's no wasted word.
Not one wasted word.
When you think about comedy, what does it look like? Like, what do you look for, and what's like the thing of a good joke? Is it cadence? Is it timing? Delivery?
I'll tell you what I look for is you go, like I've sat in at Zany's and you hear a comic for 90 seconds and you go, dang it, I'm not going to hear anything in this next hour that's going to, I don't know, maybe call it tickle your brain or something. Like,
for sure.
It's not, they have no
Open up
thoughts.
your third eye.
Yeah, it's just like surface level joke. It's just like, I mean, I don't even know how that joke comes to exist.
Yeah.
You really got to hand it to Kevin Hart, which is what do you call that? A colloquialism from like, you really got to,
Big word.
Yeah,
a big
vocab dab. You really got to hand it to him, meaning you are giving him credit.
Yeah.
Is that's what, you really have to hand it to him.
Which is said a ton at Rose.
You really have to
That's
hand it to him. Yeah.
An easy start to whatever
Yeah.
you go into.
That's also
like-
a bar. Like, if that was a like if somebody rapped that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Like if you say he has one leg up on the competition, you're like, we know what that means.
Yeah.
But if you did, you were like, so you really got to hand it to him because he can't reach. Is a knock on
How short he is.
Which is, but there's 1,000 jokes have been made on that topic.
Yeah.
That Kevin Hart is small, and he heard some other ones.
Yeah.
That he was like, all right, but that.
You're expecting more from it. Like, you're expecting her to elaborate on it too. The fact that it's just
like, you get it.
that's
It's a quick punch.
It's
Yeah.
just 6
Drake
words.
should have hired Nikki Glazer for him.
That's an unbelievable. I would like to know who wrote that joke. It might have been her. To her credit, it might have been her.
Yeah.
It might have been somebody else. But
That's great.
you got to hand it to him because he can't reach. Is like the amount of I felt so like loved at my roast.
Damn.
Because everybody like thought they took the time. Like she took weeks to like think about jokes about Kevin, and I'm sure they're friends. So he's like, if you're gonna do a Kevin Hart is like short joke,
Yeah.
you're like, might as well go for it.
Yeah.
And I think the thing, people haven't seen the roast. They're like, this is all pointless. But there's one time when Tom Brady came over to whoever was presenting, said, dude, don't say that anymore.
Ross,
and I think that was staged.
Was it?
I think so.
He looked pretty pissed.
He came over and he said, hey, dude, that's not funny.
No, he didn't say that. What's your
said it
cursing
worse?
policy on
No,
here?
no cursing.
Okay,
No
cool.
cursing on the pod.
He was like, don't say that ish again.
Yeah.
And then sat back down.
What was the joke?
It was a joke about Robert Kraft and massagers. He was like,
It looked staged.
he was
but
like, Robert Kraft was there. He was like, shout out to Robert Kraft, something about massages. Because you know that whole like scandal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady, like, he visibly looked uncomfortable. Like, he was moving around in his seat. And he got up and he like went like this to the mic and he was like, "Don't say that ish again. Don't say it again." And then Jim was like, "All right, my bad, bro.
What a weird one to get
Yeah.
riled
That's
up
what people
about.
are saying.
Like,
He was a good
strange.
sport about everything that night except for that.
Which is-
that's wild.
Coincidence?
Right.
I think not.
That's what, but oh man, the art form of stand up, or same with the art form of hip hop, has been since 2018 has been through a lot,
100%.
and is in a different. The whole genre is in a different place
100%.
than it was before.
Different artists, different ways people are entertained.
different, like they consume it way differently.
100%. And then there's people that are famous that I'm like, how the hell are you famous?
Yeah.
What is going on right now?
How did you? Yeah.
How did
Probably TikTok.
why are you a thing? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that about a lot of hip hop artists for sure.
Well, we do have a clip we wanted to blind react to.
Oh, this is great.
It's a well, how do you describe it, Alex? Hip hop?
Yeah, sure.
It's a
Yeah, sure, it's crazy.
Yeah, well,
maybe
we have this.
Possibly.
Listen, we have this because I think Mykael would be the only guy to comment on this.
Yeah.
Has his expertise.
Perfectly qualified.
Perfectly qualified because he knows hip hop,
Right.
He also we introduced him to the white bag, so he knows.
Oh, bro.
No, hold on, no. Just watch
Dog.
it. Put on the headphones, dude.
Yo.
Put on the headphones, dude.
Yo, you know what's so funny? I'm wait till after. This is hilarious.
Put on
bro.
the headphones.
Oh my god.
Hit him with it, bro. Hit him.
Nah,
No,
bro.
this goes hard, bro. Hit
No,
him.
bro. I know what you're about to show me, man.
No, we don't.
The Christians, we didn't want to dance to a song about getting drunk. Watch this. Here we go. 1. You close the 2
bro,
to the
turn it
3
off,
to the 4. Tell them sing another one, cause we gon' praise the Lord. Church stepping on the altar, we don't need a dance floor. Oh my good Lord. Someone shouted out that Jesus Christ is holy. I won't depart from them, cause my God really know me. And I'ma testify and I'ma do it boldly. Cause everybody gonna know my God is holy. Everybody gonna know my God is holy. Hey, this
Bro, I can't do it.
Dude.
I can't do it.
What do you mean, man? What do you
can't
mean?
it.
Why?
I can't do it, bro. Bro, you know what's so funny? So what I was gonna say before you showed me it is that
You saw
I
it?
sent this last night to all my friends. I was like, bro, this is what's wrong with what we do, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Bro, I don't know that. I don't know who that person is. I just don't like that, bro. I don't like the let's remix popular songs for Christ and not try. Like, that whole bag is not a bag to me at all. That's never been a bag. I don't like it. It's not fruitful. It doesn't help. To me, this is not good. Like, at all. Like, at no point am I like, like, you know what's gonna push people to take Christian hip hop serious? A Tipsy remix. Bro, no. Like, no. And then he's got his like token black friend who probably really is his friend, but has him on there. He's like, yo, this is gonna go crazy, bro. Like, a white dude with rhythm and a black kid. Oh, like, no, bro. Get out of here with that. I'm good. You picked the wrong person to show this to. I have a lot of opinions.
No, I think we picked the right
Okay.
person.
Well,
I hate this, bro. I hate this, bro. Oh, it's just so cringe, bro. Couldn't even sit through it.
it's okay.
The headphones are on for 10 seconds.
I couldn't do it, bro.
Yeah.
I can't, bro.
Wait, is the if it was two white kids, do they not get?
No, they'll probably go crazy, bro. There's people in the world that like this stuff, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's people like that are like somewhere in Illinois, rural Illinois, that it's like, yo, I'm playing this at youth group. The kids are gonna love this. And then, like, there's people that there's a small fan base for this kind of stuff.
can't stop
I just
watching it.
I have no tolerance for this, bro. And you wanna how I know that joint is bad? That joint has 2,677 likes.
Yeah.
That video has like 300,000 views.
Oh yeah, because everybody's sharing it.
Yes,
with their
bro.
buddies.
It's net negative. Net negative for sure. Net negative. That is not a net positive, my brother.
Hey.
Shout out to that guy though. I don't know him. I'm not trying to come at him.
Yeah, we always
But
say
that premise of let's do Christian remixes and that joint is corny.
we always
to me.
we always say that on the pod because we're like, hey, no shade toward if somebody's making art,
Yeah,
and
bro.
that's their start into making art, you wouldn't tell them to quit. Keep going, but
I would definitely tell that kid to quit. For sure.
Quit that.
Quit. Yeah, well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's better. I'll tell him to
that.
quit whatever's going on, all that gyrating and movement right now, I need him to chill out.
Yeah, we're leaving you hanging out there. I feel the same way for sure.
I don't.
It's-
But I
because this
really
has been
don't
going on
like.
for a long
So
time.
there's good remixes. Like there's good people do this, not to this bar song joint, like the country joint, but there's like people that do like hip hop remixes that are good. I still don't like it. I'm like, bro, it's not creative.
Yeah.
It's not. There's a. Never mind. I was going to tell a story. I'm not going to tell a story.
well, you've had a bunch of. You used to do a bunch on your TikTok about like where bars came from.
Yeah, like song and stuff like that. It's like
where is it? Oh, samples.
Yeah, love it.
Like this is a new song. You're like, that was sampled from.
That's like you got my favorite thing to do, bro.
A deep knowledge. Of
I do that like
hip-hop.
in my car with my friends. I'll be like, like that song? Watch this. And I'll just be like, I'm a nerd about that stuff.
And where did that come from? When did you start doing that?
I just think I have a really old soul, so I listen to a lot of old music.
Yeah.
And I love the art and the ecosystem that is hip hop and everything that involves it, from production to break dancing. I don't dance. And I'm saying, like, I'm obsessed with the culture that is hip hop. So it's like being able to see how people make beats and can kind of reinterpret and interpolate and sample stuff from back in the day to make it classic now is like always very interesting to me.
Well, that's the same. Wouldn't you say that you take that off the screen? Bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, please shut
Would
that
you say it's
down.
the same? It's the same with comedy, like that Nikki Glazer joke? You're like, why is that good?
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah,
you mix something, like you make songs.
Because you're like a nerd about it. It's like, bro, this is like,
why is this do that to my ears? And why does this
to the
not?
consumer? So like that's why I asked you that. It's like to the consumer, it's like, oh, that was a good joke. But to people like us that are like nerds about our craft, it's like, no, it's not just a joke. It's like, yo, the way that she like how you say, like, you gotta hand it to him. He's out of reach. You gotta use your hands to reach. Yo, like that's a bar. Or like even with hip hop, I'm like, yo, if somebody said that in hip hop, I'm like, yo, that's a bar. Like that's kind of a very clever bar. So I'm like, we look at the things that people overlook or like gloss over very like intricately.
Deeply.
Like people look at it like with
joke.
a bird's eye view, and we look at it with a microscopic view.
That's a good way to say it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we love like what the intricacies of it is.
I would say anybody who, like, I was just talking about this last night at Zany's because somebody was like, the show's done at 8:30. We're still in there at 10 and just talking about the jokes, why the jokes move, why this one worked, why if it's a bad crowd, just do it this way. If it's a warm crowd, do it this way. Yeah. And everybody, if you're not in it for that, if you're not in it for like the obsession of the art, what are we doing? Yeah. What are we doing here?
You gotta love it, because if you don't love it, then it's just like you're wasting your time. Yeah. Because like if you don't love it, you don't go to Zany's on a Monday for 3 hours to try jokes out that you're not really passionate about.
That no one's getting paid.
Yeah, like
no one's getting rich.
But like that's the thing that like going back to how you and I met, like our first interactions, like if it's not me, like if you're not willing to drive 10 hours for a maybe, you know what I'm saying, that you're not built for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the funniest things I ever heard Mykael do is you came out, was me, you, and Trey. Was Trey out?
When?
One weekend?
Yeah, it was.
Trey came out with us a couple times.
Whenever Trey was out, Batum was out.
Oh yeah, Megan.
It was me, you, Trey, Megan, Weber.
He said Trey.
Weber would always be there.
Weber, he said something. Somebody was trying to roast somebody, and then Mykael just.
It was Weber.
Somebody tried to roast, and Mykael stands up. He starts like doing like this. He's like, we were like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just trying to find the humor in that." It was unbelievable. He was like,
no, because I remember.
Yeah, it was unreal. Dude.
No, because
we died,
bro. I remember because it was Weber, and me and Weber always just go back and forth with each other, especially on that tour.
Oh, my.
Like the running joke was always like just kind of like roast me a little bit. So it had gotten to a point we were all chilling, just having fun, and then Aaron said something, and like everybody died, and I actually did not laugh. I was like, that's not funny. Like, so I was like checking. I was really embellishing it. I was like checking my pockets. I was like. But I was like full actor mode. I was like,
you pulled out your pockets.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I think I can't find it. And I was looking, and then John's like, yo, are you good?
He like opened the cabinets.
It became serious for a half a second, and he was like, yo, are you good? I'm like, I'm trying to find the humor in that, and it, bro. Popped the whole bus, bro.
We were done. Dude. He was like looking in cabinets, like he's pulling up like pillows. He's like, I was like, what are you looking for? He's like, I'm just trying to find the humor in that,
bro. Best comeback ever, because he shut up after that. I promise you. I promise you.
That was the end.
That's incredible.
Gosh, it was awesome. What's it? Whose tour is more fun, John Crist or Trey Kennedy? We're not talking about on stage. Obviously, my stage show is way better, but I'm saying
I would say Trey's more better. Here's why I say that. I would say that. Here's why.
Trey's what?
Because when I went on tour with John, I was like,
I need a rebuttal
20, 21, 22, just getting into touring, not knowing what I can and can't do, meeting new people in foreign environments. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Foreign environments,
bro. Okay. Fam, here's what I mean by foreign environment, bro. I am at the time was like early 20s. 6'2" Puerto Rican dude from New York in rural Jacksonville, where people think Puerto Rico is in Mexico. No, what? Talk about uncomfortable, bro. Talk about out of my element.
In the white churches?
Yes, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hated it, but loved you.
Yeah. There's a lot of jerseys being worn.
Yeah,
a lot of jerseys.
100%. Bro, did I ever tell you about? Bro, do you remember when the whole Colin Kaepernick Nike ad thing happened?
Yeah.
And people were boycotting Nike, burning their Nike stuff, right? Yeah. So that was when that happened when we were on tour for the first day, right? We were in Jacksonville. I remember this clear as day, my brother. I had just flown into Jacksonville, whatever, and they got like the Jacksonville State Troopers there, white dude, like redneck white dude. Like not redneck as in like the cultural redneck, but like quite literal leather skin, like white dude cop, like, and I pull up with the most obnoxious Nike sneakers ever, like white on highlight orange, Nike logos everywhere. No exaggeration, not being hyperbolic. The cop walks up to me. He was like, "Why are you wearing Nike in here, boy?" And I was like, boy. I went up to Emma and I was like, "Emma, I need you to get that guy away from me. I don't want to see him at all." Like, I'm not even trying to be a diva. Like, I'm like, I need you to. I don't want to be that guy. Wild. I don't want to see him. And that was one of the craziest experiences I ever had in my life.
Sheesh, man, that was a wild time in America.
Yeah,
bro,
I mean, it's crazy.
Burning Nike socks is a different kind of like.
Yeah, it's
just
wild because
you paid at least $60 for those. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I just think I was just crazy because that he said that to you, because I told him to go over to you and say, take it off, obviously, but not that aggressive. Not that aggressively. I was like, we obviously can't have that.
Yo.
But he can't. I just told him, hey, can you ask Mykael to please remove the Nike?
Can you please remove his Nike?
Yeah, and he just came up and he just said it a little harder than I told him to say.
Yo, I think he says the little things with a lot of hards.
Hey, brother, can you take that Nike off now?
Boy is crazy.
Oh yeah,
boy is nuts, bro. Boy is absolutely out of this world, bro.
Yeah, we were doing a bunch of churches back then.
It was fun though, man. I had so much fun on those joints.
That was a good time. What happens on a Dude Perfect tour?
Oh, that joint is fun, bro.
Is it?
That joint is fun, but like they're amazing.
Everybody got their own bus.
Yeah, everybody, not me, but everybody has their own bus for sure. But bro, they're amazing, bro.
I love those guys.
I wish though. I tell them this all the time to their face, so they don't. This won't catch them by surprise. I wish I could hang out with them more, cause so what they'll do is like they'll wake up in the morning and they'll go golf all day and come back right before VIP starts.
All 6 of them? 5
I'm not all of them. All 5 and 6 of them. They'll golf all day. That's fine. I'd be in the arena working out, exploring the city, chilling with the crew, and I'm like, yo, can y'all just have one day where we all just kick it? Because on the John and the Trey shows, we'll wake up, eat breakfast together, go get lunch together, go walk around the city together. I'm let's kick it at least one day. They get to the venue, wake up, golf all day, get back, shower, VIP show, after show, same thing all the time. And I'm like, dang, I want to kick it with y'all, man. I miss y'all. You know,
they've created such a cool life for themselves.
Yeah, bro. The crazy thing is, people are like, yo, how are they? Like, I think they're better off camera than they are on camera, and they're the same people on and off camera. Because you know, some people are like embellish themselves on camera. They don't. Like, I remember we were doing a read through for tour, the first tour they ever did. We were doing a read through, no cameras around, and they were trying to catch a fly. And it was the most dude perfect thing ever. They were like, yo, grab that football and we're going to try to kill this fly with the football. It was like a whole moment, but they were they were being dead serious. And I was like, this is great. Like, no cameras around. Like, that's just how they are.
That's awesome.
And I was like, that's why I rock with y'all, because y'all are like very real. And it's funny too, because the year before I got on tour with them, me, Tuning, and
because I
John,
told them you should take Mykael out, by the way, but
never got but also we did a parody video of them because I never knew who Dude Perfect was until I started working with them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, we made that parody video.
So we did a parody video. I think we were in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
And John was like, bro, have you heard Dude Perfect? And I'm like, I don't. That's white culture. I don't know what you're talking about, my brother.
It was called Bro Epic. And it was like,
I forgot.
But it was like we kept missing.
Nice.
And we were there for like 3 a.m. We were all dead tired, and it was like, and then we just couldn't make the shot.
Bro, so
and that's what everybody's getting frustrated and cussing at each other.
Bro, it was me tuning Dustin and John, and it was the funniest thing ever, bro.
Yeah. And you're like, here we go, and they're just banking off the plug and they clang, and there's like, dude, it's 3 a.m. The gym's got to close. Yeah. You never heard about them before that?
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
They're big.
Yeah, bro.
They're huge.
They're way bigger than I thought. And I found that out immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately, bro. They're way bigger than I thought.
Good for those guys. Every time I see those guys doing something, I go, yeah.
Bro, nah, they're solid, bro. Like, I rarely say people deserve stuff. Everything that's happening to them, they deserve it, bro. They're hardworking. They don't do anybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? They love their families. They're not out here doing nothing crazy. Like,
well, I think what they've also done is like you're like, a lot of comics is like, dude, you can't do trick shots forever. Like you're gonna be an adult. Like,
yo, grade A business people, bro.
Yeah, but then
grade
they
A.
like switched into like those stereotype videos. They had a
Yeah.
bunch of like cameos, and like they have their campus and like change it into like
Yep.
a theme park. Is like, yeah, that
They're growing.
You ever seen those like videos where it's like the guy like trying to like throw like a ping pong like down his steps, and he's been there for like all day.
Yeah. With
And you're
pots
like,
and pans and stuff.
bro, you got to get a job.
Yeah.
Well, I send those there and tuning all the time. I was like, dude, this takes, and he's like he's like, this took 40 hours or whatever to nail this one. Sometimes it's a CD.
Your rent's due tomorrow. How's that?
Yeah. You're trying to throw a CD like into the PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's
From
crazy that's who Dude Perfect was.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, they were those guys.
100%.
And they were like,
Yeah,
oh, no,
they're like-
actually, we'll
They
make this
just
bigger.
hit the YouTube bag early.
Their
and it
channel's like a
worked.
network now.
Yeah.
It's
huge.
insane. The
They're
production.
top 5. Like they're like in terms of like the most successful and like
Yeah.
the most like revenue. They're top 5. We're top 3, something like that.
And everybody that comes to my shows, whenever they bring like a boy to like my meet and greet, I'm like, what? He's like, we let him watch John Crist, and I was like, and Dude Perfect, dude, yeah, and Dude Perfect. They're like, yeah, probably, yeah, both of those, yeah.
That's hilarious, bro.
Get what do you want to do? Get to the new. Oh, let's get to real or fake.
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah.
All right. You watch this video. We
Okay.
do a segment all the time.
Is this like AI? Do I got to figure out if it's AI or not?
It's sometimes we do like is this joke? Is this guy serious?
Yeah.
Or is this a bit?
Oh,
Is
I'm
this
good
like-
at this. I'm good at this.
Yeah, because a lot of comedy these days, you're like, if this is making fun of people that do this is hilarious. If this is sincere, we need to talk
I think
about
you might
something.
stop me now because I don't know what.
All right, watch this. Here we go.
Wow, this is gonna be nice.
Oh, with the headphones.
Way to evangelize is to be attractive. If you're out of shape, people care less about what you have to say. Like out of shape priests during their homilies, guys, it's very true. Catholic guys tell me on the phone, they don't take it as seriously. You know you've put off getting a gym membership. So today is the day we stop procrastinating, go to the gym, and start practicing what we preach. Best
way to evangelize is to be attractive.
This got to be a bit. This has to be, no? If this is serious, I respect it, but this is nuts.
You respect it?
I respect it because I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, like your body's a temple. Like, yeah, go work out. You know what I'm saying? But odd way to be like, yo, this is how you get people to come to God. You got to be fit. Nuts.
off the jump. That's what he says first. If you need help practicing what you preach, DM me.
What's this guy's name?
And I'll see if I can
Pale
help.
Prince? Who is this?
Oh my.
Yeah. That's
Same thing, 2,000 likes though.
Dang, bro. That joint probably got like 30,000, 40,000 views.
The best way to procrastinate is start practicing what you preach. Best way to evangelize is to be attractive.
I mean, dang, I was going to say something crazy. Oh, I was going to say something crazy.
No, we don't need it, dude. We don't need it.
Oh.
I mean,
What's the Hillsong pastor's name? He would know.
No. Oh yeah. Carl Lentz,
Carl Lentz would know.
buddy of mine.
Love
Yeah.
him, love him, love him.
Shout out. Yeah. Best way to be attractive. I mean, there are a bunch.
I'm not going to lie, yo, just to harp on that 1 second. I
Yeah.
met him once, and when
Yeah.
I met him, that guy I got it. I understood. It clicked for me.
Pulls you in real quick.
Bro.
Talking about evangelism.
I'm talking about
Right. He felt the spirit, is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Bro, I met him. He had his long hair, got the
Yeah.
the joint, and I'm like,
Well, he wasn't his shirt off. But.
I was like,
always goes for
I was like, yo, nice to meet you, bro, and it
Yeah.
was just took me back a little bit.
Well, everybody, you can take that off the screen. Every like that not to talk about that, like that character trait of like, I mean, they call it Riz.
Yeah.
But like charisma is what, like, I remember going into like my pastor that got in a huge scandal back in when I was in Colorado. But if he was literally like, came up to me after church and be like, hey, I'm going out to eat with a couple friends. Would you mind swinging by my house and feeding my dog?
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Because he had, that's what you're talking about.
Like he had the aura.
You're like, that's what you're talking about when you met him.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
go,
dang, bro.
And but that character trait exists in business, in athletics and entertainment, and some of those guys, it also exists in religion.
It's like charm. It's charm. You're a charming guy.
And you go, I mean, some people have been in here on the pod that you're like, that's my best friend. When we sit in here.
You just met him?
Yeah. Because you're like,
I love you.
Yeah.
Because you're like, that's why they are in entertainment. That's why they're on this podcast, is because they have that, I don't know what you call it.
It's star power.
Yeah. And it's just
I
aura.
guess, it is that. Yeah.
You grab people in.
So when you met him, he was like, you got that energy.
Yeah, I was like, dang, I got it, bro. I was like, man, in my head, I'm like, you look great.
That's crazy.
I understood it in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I get
you go,
it. I get it.
which is such a, it's like a, I don't know. It's like you gotta like, if you have that, you gotta realize that. Like,
if you have that, you gotta keep that in check for sure.
Yeah, because you can like, you can do it with like a waitress, or you can do it with like somebody at a front desk, or you can like.
I'm learning that in my life. If we're taking a serious turn, I'm learning that in my, because I'm naturally flirty.
45 minutes.
I'm like,
Are we right there?
Yeah.
Are we?
Wow, bro, 46.
We joke about every 45 minutes. Right at about 45 minutes in the podcast, it goes to serious.
Without fail,
every time.
Not intentionally.
That's
we
crazy.
just end up here.
Damn, that's fire.
We're always joking about everything, and then about 45, 46 minutes,
it gets heart to heart
every time, dude.
Yeah,
every time.
and we haven't said it on air yet either, so now people are going to be looking for it.
Oh, yeah.
45.
I don't think we have.
Nah, but I've been learning that in my life, because I naturally have that as well. It's just like,
well,
you kind of got to keep that. You got to keep that in check. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to kind of have people in your corner and know what's up to, like, hey, bro, like, that's just not. Because sometimes I don't mean it in that way ever, but it gets taken that way.
Just that like flirty, charming. That
it's like I remember one time I was with Dill, and I was talking to a female, and I was like, he was like, bro, are you good? And I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I don't.
Let me cook.
He was like, no, like, are you straight? Because I was with somebody, and he was like, are you good? And I'm like, bro, I'm good. He was like, bro, it kind of came off a way, and I'm like, every bone in my body didn't mean it in that way.
Yeah.
But it was taken that way, and I'm like, dang, I kind of gotta like, even though it might not feel like that to me, to others it might. So I gotta like adjust the way maybe my tone or the way or how friendly I am. You know what I'm saying?
Next thing you know, you got a mega church behind you, and one thing leads to another.
Yeah, and then you got cops in there saying no Nikes.
Yeah, right.
No Nikes.
No Nikes.
No Nikes. And you got to be fit, guys. Remember, if you want God to love you,
you gotta be.
You need a 6-pack.
You gotta be fit.
You need a 6-pack. The spirit only moves through the muscle fibers that you have.
If you got a 6-pack, we should ask for emails from people that met somebody and they were like, whatever that feeling is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Send us in an email if you can list the person or not. List them. It would be better.
Them, yeah.
We won't list you. How about that?
Yeah. We'll
But
still keep
say
it
the person that you met them and you go,
and put their social security number too.
Yeah.
That's so funny that you go, oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I mean, we all,
And as soon as you said that, I said times when I go, oh, that makes
you understand
sense.
it.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever for you because you're just, you're, it's just the aura is like.
I wonder how you get that. You know, there's like those shows on like.
People that have that always been bullied when they were younger. They're always bullied. You know that?
You think so?
People, no, I kid you not. People, bro, people that have charm and are like just slick and sly and like cool as a cucumber.
How do they do
like
it?
They were severely bullied as a kid.
So we got to bring bullying back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring back bullying, baby.
That's our message.
Yes.
Triple B's.
That's our message.
Yeah,
Triple
bring
B's.
bullying back.
Man, because I guess you go, everybody would want it more.
Yeah. 100%.
Want to have that. And because remember there used to be all those shows on like MTV about like guys like telling other guys like how to get girls. Like
Yeah.
And I was like, this is
matchmaker
not,
stuff.
Yeah, but the one guy had it.
Yeah.
And the other guy didn't have it. And he's like, do it like this.
It's like
and
Hitch. Like Hitch with Will Smith and Kevin James.
Yeah, but he didn't have it.
Yeah.
So you go, well, you can't do it because say these words. That's like the football players on the roast.
Yeah.
You're like, say this joke, it'll kill.
Yeah, but you don't have it.
You don't have it, and the joke doesn't work.
Yep.
You're like, I'll say it.
You got to have it.
It'll kill when I'll say it. But that's where did we go to? Me and Lydia went to a concert.
Lydia the GOAT. Shout out Lydia.
And then we were like, one of the openers, we just go, I don't like him. I just didn't like him. And it wasn't, there was another one of the
probably
openers.
Nervous or something.
We didn't know either of the openers. And one would go, we're like rooting for that guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he said something funny.
Yeah.
Or he was engaging or maybe sincere. I don't know what
he looped you in.
Yeah. And I go, I want to go follow that guy. And the other guy, I go, let's go to the concession stand. I hate this guy.
Yeah.
So he had the opposite effect.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, this guy's on? Let's go buy merch.
Yeah,
Let's buy merch.
Yeah. Shout out. We were at, we did go to the Morgan Wallen concert.
Oh, wow.
At
N-word
Bridgestone
extraordinaire.
Shout out. No.
Love that guy, huh?
Well, we were we met a girl named Emily
Okay.
in the concourse. Said she was a huge fan. Her and her friend Ashley, big fans of the podcast. Ashley wasn't there, and so she said,
Shout out Ashley and Emily.
"No, not Ashley because you wasn't there."
Okay.
Shout out Emily only.
Emily
Huge.
only.
Yeah.
Shout out Big M.
Morgan. It's so funny that you like Morgan killed it.
Yeah.
He crushed the show. It was unbelievable.
Was that the show that he threw the chair off the thing?
No, he didn't do that at a show, dude.
Was that his pregame? The throwing chairs off roofs?
Yeah.
Is that his?
Yeah. Let's wrap this. Let's get to the news. You want to?
Is that a Cowboy Carter shirt? What is
Come
that?
on, dog. This is Alan Jackson.
Oh,
bro.
okay,
That's so
okay.
very disrespectful.
I thought it was real country. My bad. Cowboy. Come on, hit the Beyonce right now. Hit it.
I don't know any Beyonce. Is Beyonce who's bigger, Beyonce or Taylor Swift?
Ooh, I think they're equally as big, but I do think that Taylor
Stop
Swift is
it,
bigger,
dude.
bro. Nah, bro, it really is like
Be
that.
honest.
It's that close. It really is that close, for sure. I'm gonna be real with you. Trey hates when I talk about this. I don't know why Taylor's famous. I don't. The only song I know is "Shake It Off" and "You Belong to Me."
It's an old one.
That's
yeah.
the only joint I know. Anything after that, I don't understand how big she is. She's almost as big as Michael Jackson, my brother. And I don't hear her songs on the radio.
I don't know any Beyonce songs.
That's fine because you don't be in that culture. I know Taylor Swift songs. You're just
No,
not
I
cultured
know
enough, my
the
brother.
ring. Put a ring on your finger. If you like it, you got to put a ring on it.
This guy definitely goes to a lot of weddings. Amen.
If you like it, you got to put a ring on it.
That's wild though. As a DJ, you don't you're not.
I don't get
seeing it. Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah,
She's great. I think she is one of the best business people in the world.
Yep.
She is nuts. She knows how to get the bag.
You think Taylor Swift could riz you up?
You said what?
She could riz you up. If we met her, would she be like
bro,
that?
I don't get into this topic, bro, because you'll hate me, bro. Me and Trey and Jake talk about this a lot. I'm like, bro, the only reason why anybody is attracted to her is because she's famous. Yo, if Taylor Swift was a regular chick and she pulled up to you, would you really rock with it? No.
We're not gonna have this Taylor Swift slander on this podcast.
you're saying there's 1,000 Taylor Swifts on
yes,
Broadway
bro.
right
There's
now.
no way you're like, dang, bro, Taylor Swift. Like, no, there's no way, bro.
She's not having that Carl
She's
Lentz
built like a
effect on
crab
you?
leg, my
Yeah.
brother. There's no way.
Dang, bro. Let me think. Beyonce?
Like a crab leg is crazy.
She's right. If you look at like a singular crab leg, she's built
I'm
like.
trying to think about Beyonce like that. If you go Beyonce, if I met Beyonce,
aura.
Dude, yeah.
She would riz you up for sure.
Yeah.
you think
Bro,
Hypnotized.
she would turn you out quick.
I would do whatever she said?
Yeah, 100%, bro. You would go from dating white women to black women like this.
You'd be like, Taylor
that.
who?
Yeah,
like that. You be like, what?
Well,
Who?
I know that I think it's the Tennessean, the newspaper.
Yeah.
They were going to get a full-time Taylor Swift reporter. So
Oh my God.
no, but they also got a Beyonce reporter.
That's nuts. Equally as nuts.
Yeah, both are nuts because they were like, well, we have to have like equality.
They also had a Jeff Bezos's ex-wife reporter too. So the bar wasn't that high.
Oh yeah,
That's
fair,
nuts.
fair. Yeah,
Dang, yo, Jeff Bezos' wife, she's a real one. She got divorced from him, and then she's just giving away the money she got from the divorce.
Yeah.
To like kind of poop on him about it.
Yeah.
People's champ
for sure.
Well, I think I did. So Taylor Swift came to Bridgestone.
Yeah.
And Beyonce also came to Bridgestone. No, not Bridgestone. Sorry, Nissan Stadium.
Yep. Sold it out?
Yeah. Well, I was like, I knew everything about the Taylor Swift show.
Yeah.
So I think, and that's the same, that goes back to like the algorithms and everything.
Yeah.
You're like, I think Taylor Swift is bigger, but
yeah.
to my algorithm.
Yeah, because it's catered to you. Yeah,
my girlfriend talks about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So like, I don't hear about Beyonce.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess you should
TikTok's
compare.
just listening.
Should you compare ticket
now
numbers?
Because you said that, I'm gonna get Taylor Swift stuff on my TikTok because of you.
Good.
Appreciate it, man.
You need it.
I'm gonna put not interested.
We got two pieces. We got two pieces of news. First one. This is sent in by. You can pull
Go to
it
the
up.
top one or the bottom?
Yeah, top one. Sorry, my bad. Sent in by a viewer of the podcast. Portland Strip Club site being developed for Chick-fil-A.
That being in Portland is very funny. If that was in Atlanta, that would be like top tier news. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Breaking news: Magic City to close down to become a Chick-fil-A.
Magic City.
You're saying you're not surprised the Portland strip club's closing down?
Like it's just like Portland. That's very funny.
They're
not known for their dancer scene or anything like that.
Nah, they're just known for their tweakers. That's all.
Portland. Hey,
yeah, and their coffee. Portland has great coffee.
God, hey, the devil works hard.
But Chick-fil-A works harder.
Chick-fil-A works harder, bro. Their sign just day one should just be like,
we got the strips.
Chicken strips. Yeah. Chicken strips.
Still got thighs, added wings.
Yeah. Same. It should be.
Still stripping. And it got like a picture of like.
Same. With the same sign.
Dunked into a ketchup thing. Like
same sign.
Yo.
Oh, yeah. Dang. What if somebody. Yeah, I'm trying to think if somebody like goes to that strip club frequently and they pull in.
They're like, man,
wait,
Chamomile's not gonna be there.
This is like, bro, there's no stripper called Chamomile, dude.
Chamomile is not.
I've never heard of that before in my life.
All right,
but they do got nuggets on nuggets,
nugs on nugs.
Yeah, you know one thing about Trey Kennedy,
the GOAT.
Okay, dude, I went out to lunch with Trey Kennedy one time. Man got grilled nuggets. Ate them with a fork.
When did you do that? When? Was that recently?
That's crazy.
Was that recently? Because I low key got him back on his health kick. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Did you?
Yeah, low key, super low key.
He did that because of you?
I don't know, but it depends on the timeline.
We went. This has got to be last couple of years.
That's tough.
Oh, then I don't know. Yeah,
we pulled up.
No.
I met him at Chick-fil-A, and then I got whatever, and he got. Let me get grilled nuggets, and they come in that thing, and then he ate them with a fork.
Dang, bro.
Because,
grilled nuggets are fire, though. I'm not even going to lie.
Dude, perfect. They are who they are. Trey Kennedy
is who he is.
No. I'm just kidding. Shout out. One of the GOATs, Trey Kennedy. Go see him on tour. Somebody said to me, came up to me the other day and said, hey, dude, we love all those videos. I go, thanks, man. He's like, my favorite ones are the ones you make with your wife. And I just go,
you're like, hey, man, grow up. You're like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Are you not Trey?
No,
Kennedy?
It's not me.
Is that
that ain't me, bro. We got one more piece of news.
Yep.
Here we go.
What's this one?
Priest accused of spending $40,000 of church money on Candy Crush.
That is absolutely nuts, bro.
It's a salary.
That's not a salary where for a corporation?
That's somebody's salary. $40,000.
This he says. Former pastor.
Oh, I thought it said 400K.
40K.
No, 40K is still nuts. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, Candy
He spent nearly $44,000.
Now, do we know if that's church funds or his funds?
That's what they're asking, I think. The priest paid off. Okay. He spent nearly $44,000 on App Store transactions for virtual slot machines and games like Mario Kart and Candy Crush.
How about the paragraph above that?
Former pastor Lawrence Kozak of St. Thomas More Parish in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Oh, Pennsylvania, that makes so much sense. God-forsaken state.
Faced criminal charges for allegedly misappropriating $214,000 of church funds.
Oof.
Listen, but look at the third paragraph.
Bro, why do they
The priest paid off part of the parish credit card balance and sent an apology letter and $8,000 check to his successor. He's charged with theft and unauthorized
Okay, well, he tried to make it right.
He tried to make it right. That's what I'm saying.
We're good.
Yeah,
he paid half of that. So what's half of 214?
Be 107.
He paid 107 and gave 8 racks to the
No, he
next
didn't
guy.
pay 107.
No. He sent an apology and paid 8,000.
Oh, okay. Is he forgiven? Chat.
Wait.
Chat, is he forgiven?
Let us know,
Heaven
chat.
or not? Heaven or not?
Let us know,
forgiven?
chat.
Yeah.
Let us know, chat.
You can't. Oh, no, you can't spend money on Candy Crush, can you?
Bro, well, you
can't bet on- how?
so
Yeah,
you can,
yeah.
but like the headline is crazy because it says virtual slot machines. I think my man was just gambling.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense because what can you buy on Candy Crush? I never played.
You probably buy like power ups and stuff like that.
Power ups,
I've
V
never
Bucks,
played.
Not that much money though.
I mean,
my brother, if I knew, I would definitely tell you. I could understand like the gambling thing, bro. That's one thing I will say that Trey got me into is gambling.
You can't say that on this podcast. Everything else he said.
dude, perfect guys are great. They're awesome. Trey Kennedy
Everything else was fine. Yeah.
No, but like in a good way. Like,
Yeah.
they taught me how to play blackjack.
Oh, they did. Oh, we played. Yeah.
Bro, I turned, no exaggeration, not being hyperbolic. This happened twice, and it only happened with them. I turned me being down 350
Yeah.
into me being up 1,500 in like an hour and a half being with them.
Where?
Blackjack
you.
in Atlantic City.
Really?
Yeah, I left with 1,500,
Well, that's
and then we went to
fine,
some
dude.
joint in like Nebraska or Iowa or whatever.
Isn't that fun?
No. Oh, wait, well,
Play
it's fun
blackjack.
being with them. Like
Play blackjack.
we took over the table and we're all just it's the best thing
Gosh,
ever, bro.
that's so fun.
Like,
Yeah.
and then I turned 200 into 800 in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
John,
we
you've
played.
been gambling too.
Oh yeah, buddy.
John
Not on-
gambles with his life. I don't know if he gambles at the casino.
We were in Hot Springs, Arkansas this weekend.
Yep.
Ooh,
put
good casino.
We
over there.
went to the casino there.
Nice.
For the wedding party, after the wedding, we all went to this. Went to that casino, and I don't know how to play blackjack, but my buddy Hunter,
Bro, it's just math.
he knows how.
Yeah.
And he was telling me because sometimes you got to like double the bets.
Yep.
When you get a certain amount of cards.
Yep.
And then I won, but he was telling me what to do. Hey, dude, shout out.
The puppeteer.
That's what's up.
Shout out Trey Kennedy, bro.
Bro, over here teaching me, bro. But now I'm like, I got the itch now. Now
Yeah,
I'm like,
see?
I'm like, hey
Well-
man, y'all trying to hit the table.
No, what's
Trying
funny?
to hit the tables.
What's funny is we were at in Lexington. I had a show in Lexington, and we were at the horse race.
Oh,
We were
okay.
at the horse race, and all my like nieces and nephews were there.
Yeah.
So me and my cousin were going up and like placing like $5 bets.
Yeah.
And then my nieces and nephews were like, and I was like, I'm not putting this on my conscience to take them up there and give them like a $5 like, and they watch the race with.
Yeah.
If this is yours, if you win,
start
this-
them young.
I got and then two of the kids miss, and then the one kid hits for $25, and he goes up and brings it. I go, you got to talk to your mom or dad.
Yeah.
I'm not being a part of that. I'm old enough now where I feel like you'd be sensible about it, but
Dang, you're a responsible adult, bro. When I was growing up, my uncles used to give me beer and stuff like that. They wouldn't even care if they gave me a $5 to go gamble, bro. Degenerates.
go hit it. Oh yeah.
I'll do it in a quick second.
Wait. When did you grow up in?
When did I grow up?
No, you grew up in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I grew up born and
Yeah,
raised.
because we always call you on it because they're like, dude, this Mykael's always on the Knicks now, but we hadn't heard nothing from him about New York since day one.
Cap. We know what's up.
Hey, tell everybody where they can find you.
Man, you can find me at DJ Mykael V everywhere.
DJ Mykael V. What's coming up for you?
Going back on tour with Dill.
Are you?
I'm going on my first overseas tour with Dude Perfect.
Let's
Hey.
go. Really?
Yeah.
You're going on that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy.
let's go, dude.
Crazy.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
huge. I
We'll be
saw
out there
them.
for 3
I saw
weeks.
them announce that tour.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's super crazy.
Where's
That's
it
it,
going?
bro. You see me on the road with Cray and Andy and all them.
That's going all through Europe.
Yeah, bro. They're going to like Norway, Belgium, Manchester,
Nice.
UK, Dublin, Sweden, Germany.
Where are they going? Were you going back on tour with them?
Yeah.
When does that start?
That's in September.
Yeah.
So this whole summer I have like one-offs and stuff.
Yeah. And you guys are doing. Is the Smoke Fest coming back?
Yeah. It's it's like right down the block. The venue. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's it called?
It's
Rocketown.
It's at Rocketown. Yeah.
Smoke Fest with
August
no
9th
Big
and
Deal.
10th. Yep.
I've been to it the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, bro, you know he popped up during my set, texted me, "Hey, I'm here." I got off stage and he wasn't. He left. He was like, "Hey, bro, saw your set, loved it." I'm like, yo, where you at? Left. I
was gone.
That's crazy, bro.
I just had to pop through. Well, you sent me the all the times.
Yeah. I was like,
before.
bro, pop out.
I came in and snuck in the back seat. Yeah, but it
Pop
had
out
on. It was dark
clean.
in there. Yeah,
That's one thing I love about you, bro. Like, you really support me, bro. I appreciate you, man.
I try. And you came to my roast, dude. That was wild to see you there.
Nah,
bro.
I knew it was wild because
how'd you get invited to that?
Cause Lydia hit me up.
She did.
Yeah, she was like, yo,
That's
I know
crazy.
John would absolutely love to have you there, and I'm like, bro, I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm there. It was funny, bro. That whole roast was funny, dog.
I remember in some of the darkest days of my life, you rocked with me, dog.
Got to, bro.
Yeah.
Got to, bro.
I
What happened to you shows me that God is real, man. For real.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Why you say that?
100%. Because, bro, you bounced back, man.
Dang,
And it's not from your own doing, my brother. You know what I'm saying? God humbled you.
We were out there.
And you took it on the chin, and you came back better. And now God blessed you.
And look at us now.
God never left you, bro.
Oh,
That's like
dude.
one thing I could say. God never left you, bro.
Nah, that is true. That
God
is true.
never left you, bro.
I was telling Lydia, we were at the Morgan Wallen concert, and I said, this is Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs and Eric Church.
Yeah.
That I listened to because I was like upset at like Christianity.
Yeah.
During that time and like the whole faith experience that I felt that way. So I listened to that country music.
Yeah.
To like in my lowest points because I couldn't with like I was too hurt by all the Bible and the spiritual stuff and people sending me Bible verses and I was like, hey.
Yeah.
But then that's why all those songs are like so emotional to me.
Yeah.
When I listen to all that music. But then that is true.
Yeah.
The God never left.
Yeah.
And God never left, and neither did DJ Mykael, baby.
Yeah.
See you on the next episode, brother.
I mean, yeah, sure, it was a little
Let's
weird,
go,
but
dude.
on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.